Sega. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom.
Did you and LT go to a different Discord last night when you were playing planes?
Oh, I was just flying my Mustangs last night.
I thought you guys were online flying planes, but you weren't on Discord, so I guess you just weren't in Discord.
Hey guys, we're getting underway here. Seeking one yesterday. The guys are setting up the game right now. It's a air quotes cash game because I have CD keys for a game called Synthetic that I'm trying to burn off here. And because this is only a best of 3, we're going to give that to the victor. And we'll see how they do. Noggano had time for best of 3, so this is what we get squared away with. And they're booting up now. Bingo. And no map error this time. Excellent. This will be a quick and dirty best of 3. Noggano has not played this map very much. Obviously, Seeking has at this point. Yeah, be interested to see what Noggano does. Fixed title. Yeah, the stream title won't let me update. I hit the button, and then it says something went wrong. Try running that quick action again later. Whoops, stream info cannot be updated. It won't give me the... It won't let me fix the title, so I'm just like sitting here with my... Yeah, I don't understand. I could put the letter S in, which is better than the misleading title of the Bowling one from yesterday, but... It won't even let me just put Seeking versus Noggano. It just keeps giving me this error. Good job, Twitch. I don't know. Oh, look at that. Look at my timer in-game versus the timer I just bullshitted. It's almost lined up exactly correct. Let's go. Absolutely killing it. Yeah, it's off by 7 seconds. It's pretty. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. I do have some food that's going to pop here in about 4 minutes. This is being cobbled together quickly because Noggano was running out of time, so I'm just going to do my best here. We're going to be okay. Thanks, guys. All right. Ah, shit. Here we go. I guess we're stuck at 0. There we go. In the north. Seeking veteran of PLOSD version 2 and victor of the last best of 3 against Noggano, the beast from the east. And Noggano has gone austere, and this is versus Americans. Okay. Noggano immediately going tier 1.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Gets pios, double pios. Not entirely surprising. Noggano has not played this map much, so I'm hoping these games will be enough of a contest to keep him, to get him invested in the game so he can feel the map for what it really is. Seeking immediately using that building, loving his maneuvers there. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. He's not able to capitalize on that because rear echelons are god-awful, but that's okay. That's going to be tough. Not exactly sure what these units are doing. Noggano going sniper first. Let's go. Sniper's very, very squishy. He's got to be a little bit careful. Seeking, I suspect, is going to jump into the building and flank him. Yep, there he goes. He just saw it. Beautiful maneuver. And those piles are definitely going to have to go home. Sniper's looking for some opportunities, but he hasn't found any yet. Seeking, he was talking to me last night after the games, and he said he really likes how the buildings are set up, which makes me a happy camper because he's clearly using them as such. And Seeking chooses Airborne Company. We're going to see some badass paratroopers. Nope, creative VPs are not VP. Cutoffs are not VIPs anymore. You can see they're lined up in the center here. 1, 2, 3. And based on the games that we've seen on this configuration, it is better than the VP cutoff setup that I had earlier. I had to do a lot of thinking on how to modify the map from being VP cutoff to what we have here, because it'd be pretty easy to screw up, but we've got a good configuration here, and we had some great games. So yeah, so far so good. Action all over the map here. Sniper's getting his first shots, and I'm going to keep the sniper highlighted so we can see his kill count. Casting. Stream's up.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Sniper's in big trouble. Oh my god, he's gonna go home. That was awful close. He does make it out. Piles way behind enemy lines there. That's gonna be a dangerous retreat path given how far back he's going. They've got a decent amount of health though. No healing yet from Noggano. He's gotta get his healing back up. Sniper's gonna try to get more pot shots here. He's got to get more work done with that sniper, but they do have a decent amount of a split here. Pioneer's in big trouble on the left here. Got to go home. Might actually get wiped here.
The enemy is taking
That's going to be close. That's going to be very close and too close. Piles go down. Love what he's doing with the sniper here, popping in the building and getting a shot and then popping out. Oh no, rifle's focusing down, gotta be careful. Sniper still on 2 kills here. Seeking does get the cutoff on the right side. Healing's gonna be going up from Noggano, desperately needed, giving his sniper's health. That is such an enormous investment. Sniper on 3 kills. LT's gonna take some more damage here before he finishes what he's trying to do here. Grun's on the left, going to keep capping up.
The bunker has been converted to an emergency medical station.
It's almost like Seeking knows where the sniper's line of sight is. Oh! My food just popped, guys. I gotta grab it. I'm gonna keep you on Noggano's camera. Be right back.
Our squad has been honored for its bravery. The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Under fire! We have secured the sector. This is a nice spot of land, and it is ours. Scout car has arrived.
Yep, sorry about that. This whole thing's getting thrown together at like the last second because of Noggano's time zone, so I was cooking when this all started. Not a big deal. Looks like Noggano was doing a fairly good job on the left here, holding up that LT. These rifles are going to be in a bit of trouble, although they might be able to push off these Grens. Scout car covering the now full health sniper. And a Stewart cooking from Seeking. Let's see. Okay, so Seeking is grabbing both fuels. He's desperately going to need that. He is throwing down minefield here. The Stewart's going to be dominant when it gets onto the field, though. He's going to be a little bit careful here with the build that he has. That's minefield on the left side. God, this food smells good. Just a bite. Scout car picking up a bunch of American models there. Noggano, despite his lower imp count, is getting quite a lot of capping done here. Grens on the right side are going to have to go home. They'll definitely get forced off there. Sniper in the center, not doing a ton, but as soon as the Steward is seen, I know this 222 is going to have to back up. There's no snares nearby. Grens just are not close enough to help out this 222. This is a classic position that the Axis are found in early on. He is going to get a snare off, but I don't think it's going to be in time. Gets behind the green wall. Still takes the shot to the face. Where's the pack? Pack is moving up, but it's going to be slow moving here. Pack's got to haul ass. That's minefield doing a ton of damage there on the rifles to the left.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Oh my gosh, so good. Another Faust goes in. Going for a max range shot through the bush. Hits some barrels. Now this right here, this debris here was suggested by Von Ivan and Bowling after their insane best of 7.
The enemy is attempting to steal
And
our
Noggano
sector.
wisely trying to remove these objects. I'm glad they suggested that. 222 did go down here, but I think he's going to be alright. This is Noggano after all. If my chewing's annoying, let me know, guys.
The new Grenadier squad is ready.
More Grens popping from Noggano. He's trying to get his vet squads up. He does have enough munis to keep popping them. Pack's just going to hang out in the center here. Double fuel's about to swing back in Seeking's favor. Keep in mind, Noggano, this is one of his first times playing this map, if I remember correctly. So he is going to be feeling this out. Stewart back on the field. Suppression popped. Ah, the 50 cal's getting suppression in. Noggano going to continue to cap up the right side of the map.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Capping up with the sniper on the right. He wants to at least get one fuel back.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
Vetted Grens jump into the building. That's a great maneuver there. A lot of defensive capability on that. Pack setting up in the center, looking for a shot against the Stewart, but Stewart wisely backs up. I think Seeking kind of knows he gets a few free shots, and then that Pack is going to be making moves. Sniper on 14 kills. A little bit of a scary position here. He's got to be careful. Snipers are so squishy in this game.
Team is ready for action.
Pack also moving out.
Enemy is taking
Gotta be a
our
little careful.
territory.
The edge of the position is here. An MG42 pops. Rifle's going to get forced off on the left as well. Combat all over the map right now. Rifle's in trouble. Suppressed LT has to move. Gren's trying to get a few more wipes there. Not going to happen. MG moving up, presumably the pack support shortly. He does spot the rear echelon, or not the, he spots these assholes before they move out, before they get into cloak position. Gren's just taking shots to the face, waiting for the pack to support. Yeah, Gren's go home. I think wisely so. The LT's still hiding behind the hedgerow. He's got to be careful here. He might lose these Grens.
The enemy is gaining. The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Stewart almost dead. Good shots from the pack. He's just got to be careful down here.
Our lines of supply are disrupted. Enemy forces
Left
are
side getting
securing
capped
our
up from
territory.
Noggano. Backed up by 50 cal. Seeking counterattacks. Sniper sitting on 16 kills. 50's in danger of being flanked here by the Grens. Nade goes off, gets a little bit of damage in, but not that much. 50 tries to deploy in time. Will he get it? No, he won't. The Gren's on flank him. Forces the 50 off. Grens are forced to go home. Trying to pop off a couple of more squads there. More vetted Grens are getting in here. He's up to 3 vetted Grens. Stewart only on 3 kills. Really hasn't gotten too much done. Sniper looking for a wipe here. Let's go. You got plenty of time to aim that shot. Let's go. And he hits the wood. God damn it. Worth a shot. Pun intended. Stewart again taking shots from the pack. Max range shot doesn't quite connect. MG42 in trouble here as the Stewart's going to flank. He's got to get that out of there. Losing health rapidly. Finally picks him up. Pack's going to move over with some grunt support. Oh, dear God in heaven. Oh, max range shot from the pack does push off the Stewart just in time. Sniper sitting at 18 kills.
We are losing a sector.
LT's probably going to push off this Gren squad coming in, attacking into the green cover.
Support us.
Noggano doing a much better job capping up the map now as he locks in the left side, although he's going to lose a Gren here on retreat.
The territory is
Good
under
pick up there
protest.
from Seeking. He really needed that one. Sniper on 19 kills. He's got to do something to save this pack vet. And himself. Counterattack from Seeking here on the... What is the sniper doing? No! Sir! Oh! He's too busy microing on the left side here. He really wants to hold this left. Sniper goes down.
Enemy forces are
He paid for himself, I'd say. Probably 20, was it 20 kills? I think that's about fair. Another Gren going for Noggano going really heavy. He does have tier 3 researched, not built yet. 50 holding down the center. Noggano does have triple cap on the Vips, so it's not going to last very long. My Flash trying to eat some food here.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
50 getting flanked in the center by Tripback Grens. Might lose that 50. 50 goes down like Nixon.
The enemy is taking our territory.
MG in trouble yet again on the right. He's got to be careful here. Pack whiffs a shot.
The enemy has broken our supply lines.
Ugh. Alright. MG goes home. Noggano reconnects his fuel, but double munitions right now for Seeking. Noggano trying to counterattack. The action is just all over the map here. Right side, Major against Grenz. Center is just a shit show for these upgraded Grenz. Not going to be able to make much headway there. Pack really wants to get some more shots off on the Stewart, but it's just not going to happen yet. More of that Grenz coming in. MG42 gets some suppression in. Americans decide to retreat and preserve manpower. Grenade goes in. It's a couple mono wipes there. That wasn't bad at all. Grenz on the right, got to be careful. Pack hits a max range shot. Grenz, what are you doing? It's not worth your life. Oh, sick shot from the Pack. Let's go. Noggano's back in the game. Not that he was ever out.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
What is this, pineapple in here? What the hell?
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Whatever.
The territory is out of
It's worth noting this point here is only covered by half of the MG arc. MG42 doing, or no, stolen 50, that's right. Doing work against a Major. An unforgivably dense American blob coming through the center.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Looking to take his 50 back. 50's gonna go home.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Oh boy. Airborne are here. Dishing out hate and discontent in spades in the center.
In our lines.
MG42's got to be very careful. He has the cover advantage, but certainly not the unit advantage. He's got to back up a little bit. Noggano's still licking his wounds here. Gren's got to be careful. They might get wiped on retreat. He's near his base, but that's still very sketchy. Okay, MG42 gets a good burst off, though. That's still scary. Another burst, point blank. It's a good pin there. Needs to switch targets. Another good suppression burst.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Grenz can hold their own in that building against even some of the strongest units in the game, like Airborne. 4 upgraded Gren squads now. Airborne got to be careful here. Seeking getting pushed off. Fuels are going to swap yet again. Sherman tank cooking for the Americans. Infantry slaughterhouse here in the center. 50 trying to put damage on the Airborne as the rifles retreat. Gren's going to have to go home too. He's looking for a wipe here on Tripvec rifles. That'd be absolutely huge, but not going to happen. These guys are crossing swords in spades.
The
With,
enemy is attempting to steal
no one
our
really
sector.
coming out on top. Seeking doing a very good job here. This is probably the quietest it'll be for the rest of the game. A lot of beacons going up here.
Flak Panzer has arrived.
Austin pop from Noggano. Bit of a strange choice here. I suppose he's relying on this pack to deal with the Sherman. MG42 in big trouble. He really wants to dish out pain against this American infantry. Sherman comes balling through the center. Action all over the map. Gren's go home. The pack's going to be the hero of the game here. Curves the shot around the fuel tank. Pipes in the center getting destroyed. That's really going to open this area up for a lot more line of sight shots. Artie comes down. from the major.
Enemy forces are securing our
Right side's
territory.
getting decapped as well as the left from his opponent. Dude, I am loving how this new version of the map's playing. Okay, all the pipes in the center are now destroyed. Ostwind hanging out by itself, rear armor facing to the center. That's kind of brave. Major going balls deep. Double vet pack will do everything he needs and more. Oh, excuse me. Pack's gonna move right as the Grens are trying to hold off the airborne and the rest of the American Inf. Pack doesn't have enough support here to maintain his offensive. Noggano's Grens are going balls deep here. MG in trouble. Is he gonna make it? Just barely. Where'd the pack go? He's getting healed. MG setting up the building now. Good defensive position here. The MG is a little bit misleading because the machine gun in reality can cover half of the VP from the building. Likewise here, same rotationally symmetric here. So the MGs are pretty good defensively, but of course both VPs can still be capped despite the arcs where they're located.
You guys, listen to me if you want to live.
That's popping up in the center. Stolen 50 wins the day.
We are losing a sector.
Pack forces up to Sherman, no problem. Awesome. Dominating the right side. Stolen 50 MVP right now. Just pinning the center. Seeking's got to find a way around this 50. Noggano very low on VIPs, but now starting to turn the tide here. Seeking's got to be very careful on his next choice of vehicle. It's going to be make or break. Oh! Stolen 50 taking a ton of damage from the Sherman. Says, give me my Sherman back, you son of a bitch. That 2 pack, still doing damage. Nate goes in the house, misses. Well, connects, but great dodge there from Seeking. MG42 in a great defensive spot there. Ostwind in trouble. Pack's not exactly in a great position there. Sherman. Pop smoke to block line of sight on the pack. Pack doing attack round. Misses. Second Sherman comes out of nowhere. This Ostwind is in peril now. Faust goes in. Can he finish him? Oh, he barely misses. Sherman's decided to go home.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
And the pack drives off the Shermans as one blocks a shot for its brother there. Allies coming in. Holy Lord. That's a dead Gren. That's a very dead Gren. Yep. Gren goes down. Panzer IV in the hopper for Noggano. Seeking did a great counterattack. Starting to retake the map here. I can hear MG42s in the center still, holding it down. Airborne 4 stop here. Grens are trying to hold the far left side so Noggano can continue his double fuel charade. As the Panzer IV comes in.
sector.
Okay, there. They're going to be forced off on the left by this Sherman. Panzer IV coming to back it up. The Sherman suddenly without support. Sherman moonwalking into the center here. Airborne 57 being dropped. That's probably wisely done there from Seeking. This match is absolutely popping off. Clumped up American infantry. You gotta be a little bit careful against Panzer IV there. Seeking looking to retake a fuel. Sherman's going very wide, looking for anything in the way. Bren's the only thing opposing him. Where's that 57? Still back at base. There's a lot of stuff to try to micro here. Rifles in trouble in the center. Panzer IV facing off against Shermans. That Sherman's awful low to be fighting a Panzer IV right now. Looks like neither of them like their position there. AT gun getting reinforced before he brings it onto the field. Totally fair. Triple vet pack now. Oh boy. That's going to be scary. Pack moving up to try to contest this Panzer IV in Oswin. That Sherman's got to get out. The weak Sherman's got to get out of there. Oh, wait a minute. He takes out the P4 with the AT gun. Second shot.
One of our panzers has been destroyed.
Huge win there for Seeking. He really needed that one. Although his infantry counterattacks are kind of stalling out. Major already on the stolen 50. Might finally be able to liberate the 50 cal there. Running the gauntlet. And he makes it out. 5-man piles on the field now. With a triple vet pack. Oh, that's scary as hell. So much American infantry here just running into MG fire. Blobbing ain't gonna work if the machine gun's placed well, and it certainly is right now in the defensive building. That's true, Flag Sprite. He did trade the Sherman, yeah. If he didn't trade the Sherman here, he'd be way better off. That's a good point. Your echelon's on the verge of death, possibly dead. Very dead. Oh, airborne get pushed into the minefield. That was a sick move. A lot of AT fire coming in from the AT gun. The Sherman really wants that kill, but he knows the pack's back there. He can't chase.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
They both back up to get some repairs in. Seeking's just got to get some capping done here. That's his biggest problem right now. He's doing well keeping Noggano on his toes, but he just can't quite get fuel or get back onto the VPs despite his lead.
Let up. The enemy still has 300 points. We are losing a sector. The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. The enemy is taking our territory.
Oh, sorry, I was eating there. Yeah, the MG4 doing this house is going to be a great defensive spot there. He's got to figure out a way to deal with that. Can't just run into him over and over, either flanking with the nades, arty, smoke. There's about 1,000 ways to deal with it. Trip that pack moving up. Sherman's going to be in trouble. Take a couple shots here. Seeking's done a much better job of capping up the map, getting his fuel back on the left. Second Sherman cooking. Panzer IV is now at full health with a second Panzer IV in the field in the Oswin getting repped by 5-man mine layer piles. Probably the fastest rep the Ostier possess. Panzer IV is going to push off the Major here. He's going to be a little bit careful. Doesn't want to lose that right now. He will make it home.
Panzer
Dude, that stolen 50 has done so much damage. Panzer IV is working his way around these barrels. Doing a decent amount of damage. Not getting any model whites quite yet. The second Panzer IV is on the field. The Sherman's not in a super great spot here. He's expecting a flank from the left, not expecting a second Panzer IV to appear. Strafing run comes in, misses. That 2 AT gun now. Oh, the other Panzer IV flanking around. This is a shit show. The AT gun's not in position. Another Sherman comes in. AT gun gets a shot on before it goes down. The MG42 suppressing all of his infantry, bunched up yet again. Shermans are missing shots through the bushes. All his infantry has to fall back. Noggano facing off against every American tank in the field. Panzer IVs are in trouble. Deflect shots. This is anarchy. Fires a shot, deflects off the P4 armor. Jesus Christ.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Seeking is awful low on manpower right now. Running back into the Ostman. Oh, he's trying to get that AT gun back if he can help it. Sherman looking to get some more shots against the Ostman for free. But the pack responds and takes out the Sherman. Sick shot. And Seeking taps with an absolutely sick first game. Whew. Oh, no, wrong way. Wow. Okay, I need to do one quick thing here. What a sick first game. They are getting the next one ready. Graphs here. Seeking with a sub. Thanks, bud. Oh, creative gifted that. Thanks, sir. We're just killing it over here. All right. We got a 2-minute BRB from Noggano, who is doing a quick restart. So we're just going to put 2 minutes on the timer there. I'm going to eat a little bit, mute here, and try to finish my food before the next round. Let's go. shit, that's good. Okay. All right. Ugh. Got a minute 30 something. Be right back. Okay. Sure wish I could fix the Twitch info. Nope, still won't change. Nice try, computer. Okay. Noggano, Americans. So they basically just swapped straight up. They're even doing the same doctrine, seeking in the south. Okay. Noggano, mechanized, airborne,
Driver squad ready for action.
and AMF. Wow, he's just like, I don't like my base entrance being convenient. Let's just butt plug that with a tier 1.
The machine and gewehr team is awaiting orders.
MG Gren from Seeking.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Noggano pumping rifles, no surprise.
Pioneers reporting objective captured. This is a nice spot of land, and it is ours.
Not a lot happening, as you can tell. Straight capping. Mama! Thank you, Mama. If you're gonna come in here and beg, you need to sit.
Beg for what? You have no food.
I know.
The new grenadier squad is ready.
Food, Mama. MG42 is gonna get stalled there by the. Never mind, they get suppressed. Come on, Mama. Good girl. Your echelon's cornered. Getting punched out here by Piles. Gonna have to go home. Seeking is gonna cap up the left side. When Noggano gets to right, a bit of a Mexican standoff here in the center. Pretty straight split, except Noggano got his base sectors capped.
Fresh grenadier squad.
That's pretty important. Keep in mind these pipes are line of sight blockers, just like hedgerows. So they're both going to be working around these. Rifle's going to double team these Grens on the right. They're going to have to go home. MG's in a great spot to stop him from coming in behind. And he gets too close to the base sector, takes a burst. Although they are coming in to try to get behind. More Grens stacking on top. SMG's not in a great spot here. Rifle's going to have to go home, but second squad's coming up. MG's still getting flanked. He's going to have to retreat that. No, he doesn't actually. He can stay. Nice.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Nice move from the captain there. Hop straight into the building to defend that point. Gren's got to fall back. Screen cover they can be using here, but ultimately get forced off. Decaps the fuel there. Noggano looking strong here as Americans. Pyle's going balls deep. Grens are going to end up pushing out the rears.
Light mechanized infantry.
MG42 deciding where to plant itself. A lot of rifles, not quite full health, but close enough. Coming back in.
Our opponents are
Seeking
seizing
trying to
the
cap up
sector.
the right side of the map while holding the center. He'll probably got enough time for one good burst, and he's got to get the hell out of there. Good old Koblob.
Elite training underway. New units are ready to deploy.
Grind's taking damage, not losing any models though. That's not that bad.
We are losing
As long as
the
he can get
sector.
healing up. MG does set up near the base. That's a good idea because there's enough. The arc of the base MGs only cover up to the hedgerow there. Pyle's in a little bit of trouble. Gonna run the gauntlet. Noggano finds him. Only gets a couple of shots off. Great cutoff play here from Seeking. Everything Noggano just had is now gone. Grens are trying to get the better window against the building there, but still can't. More rifles causing havoc behind his line. That's one thing that the players are going to learn the hard way is the area back here is entirely up for grabs for people on the offense. Noggano's still not connected to everything. He is trying to reconnect that left side.
Our base is under
Tier
attack.
2's going up for Seeking. Likely going to get an armored car here.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Half-track is cooking for Noggano. The fact that Seeking had him cut off for like half of that engagement was huge because the advantage to pushing your opponent into the base is you can hold resources, which he didn't really have and actually still does not have the right side. And Seeking quickly hops into the house. Just going to hold that and he's using the line of sight here. He can see just a little bit here and he can more importantly see the cutoff, what's moving in that direction. Good scouting platform as well as defense as well as offense.
We have a new scout car.
And there's the captain. Seeking definitely going to take back the left side at a minimum. Here comes the half-track.
We are losing the
Raining down
sector.
hate and discontent. Is he going to pop the incendiary rounds? Yeah, I believe he is. Yep. It's a very small burst off, not a big deal. I was going to say, geez, he should be suppressing those rifles. Does get one of the squads. Seeking going to save his munitions for more upgrades on the Grens. SMG-42 is only going to be able to pick one squad. He wisely retreats. That was a no-win scenario there.
The enemy is
222
taking our
is on the
territory.
field, but he's not exactly sure where to go. Pretty sure 222 loses quickly to that half track.
The enemy has driven a wedge in our lines.
Pack's cooking for seeking.
Capture complete.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Noggano wanting to come and take the left side. Might just hop through the building and go for the cutoff at a minimum. Quad comes in.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Oh, nice. He's got free reign on that building from the right side. Rivals are taking free damage here. He does fall back. Pilots jump right in and get a little bit of damage in. Aircraft coming in from Noggano, dropping 50s. Friends moving into green cover, trying to face off against Captain. Rivals in a great spot there for green cover. MG's got to go home. Action in a very broad front here. Pack wants to get into a position, but the rifles are not getting outflanked. He's got to come out the right side. .222 not really able to get in the fight right now. American AT gun is out. 50 will get picked up there shortly as well. Hell, I'd almost shoot at that green cover with the pack, just try to destroy it.
The enemy is firing on our HQ.
Rifles wisely go home. He hasn't seen this AT gun yet, but he's about to. Gets a couple good bursts in, but takes an AT gun shot to the face.
Weapon rack is now open.
Ultimately gets home.
Back to full strength.
Oh, Pack's moving up now. Shuffling around units. Oh, he might get real aggressive here. He's in range, you just can't see him. Oh, he wants that kill. Oh, he's going for it. Quad in big trouble. He might get a Faust off. He does get the Faust off. Second shot! What? What an insane shot from the pack. Holy shit. Seeking. Coming out of nowhere. And great suppression on the counterattack here on the right side.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
It's going to take a lot of damage from that 50. Hops out of the building and immediately retreats. Dude, what an insane shot from the pack. Thanks, Default. .222's gonna clear out the left side here. Seeking looking to get double fuel, and he does have triple cap on VPs. .50 sets up in the house here.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
250's out for Noggano at this point. Noggano... No, Seeking, sorry. Tearing up.
We are losing a sector.
AT gun took a shot at the 222 and ended up hitting the logs. Left's gonna fall to the Allies 100%
Taking our territory.
without support.
The HQ has been upgraded. Medium.
50's about to get outmaneuvered here. He's gonna be able to reposition pretty quickly though. 222's doing damage. He's focusing down the 50. 243's doing a ton of damage here. He's got to fall back with that Gren squad. Gets out and covers his flank there, but he can flank all the way around those barrels if he wants. Don't let rifles get out by the skin of their teeth. 50 ready to cover either side of the barrel. Nade over the pipes! Does damage. That was a sick shot. That is a dead rifle. Noggano loses vet 1. More or less for free in that engagement. Flames pop for Seeking. Seeking gonna retake the right side. This MG kinda not in a great spot. Trying to get a suppression burst before he has to go home. Whoa! That AT gun almost got a kill shot. Is gonna need reps. The Grens in the center are gonna get pushed off ultimately. Noggano sitting on an insane amount of fuel.
We are losing a
Making a major yet, bud? You making a major? You just started making a major. Fair enough. Your composition is fairly even here. Oh, he pops. He's trying to wipe some pyos. Getting a lot of flame damage on that house, though. Gotta be real careful. Sick incendiary rounds. Yep. Ain't gonna win that one. Seeking pushing Noggano out basically in all sectors except for where the 50's located. Also moving to decap the fuel on the right.
Reinforcements in. Welcome to the death factory, boys. Stick with me and you might just make it.
There's a major reporting for action.
Friends healing in the field. Nice little flank there around the hedge. Kobe! Rest in peace, misses.
A capture point is being overrun.
These rifles are definitely going to push off the rest of these Grens. With 50 support, he's going to get just enough of a burst in. Even with the 222 here, he's not in a great position. AT gun coming in too. He's got to abandon this side. Oh no, an MG42's coming in to try to help out at long range. Not gonna quite be enough. God, that's dangerous. That's super dangerous. Oh, the MG42 saves the Gren with a burst, taking out the gunner. That was fortunate. Nade goes off on the right, misses. Action literally in every spot on the map right now. And Noggano ultimately goes home. 50 gets a good burst off from the house. And ultimately, Seeking winning the day here with dual fuels. Sherman is almost out. Seeking's not... doesn't have tier 3 up. That might bite him a little bit unless this pack saves him. Pack in great position to deal with the Sherman coming in from the left. He only gets one shot in, but he does plenty of snares in-house.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Do not let up. The enemy still had. The enemy is taking our territory.
Yep. Anti-imp nade. Kobe! Gets one model. Noggano getting his VIPs back in order. Major in the center, not going to be able to drop Artie like I think he wishes he could. Rifles posting on green cover. A lot of damage coming from Sherman. Okay, backed up by a pack here. If he angles this just right, he can still connect.
Like this?
Sherman moonwalking onto the right. He knows that the pack is not in position, so he can dominate this side. It's the boxes instead of the units, sadly. That's about as even a match as you'll find. Especially with a nade in. Does damage, doesn't get wipes, but the bars will finish him off. Very nice nade there from Noggano. Very unexpected. And a great dodge from Seeking.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Center is getting lit up. The entire map has exploded with action. Tellermine's going down in the center. He does see that one, though. As to fall back cancels. Noggano capping up the right side of the map during the chaos. Panzer IV. Coming in here from Seeking. Sherman doing a lot of damage. Gets a 50 cal upgrade. What the hell? This indicator is slightly out of position there. Not sure why. 18A does go in. Panzer IV killing models. He has to go home ultimately.
We are losing a sector.
50 trying to set up in time. Oh, 6-shot from the Sherman destroying some barrels. Oh no, 50's just gonna die. Yep. Oh, great wombo combo there from the AT gun. Oh, that second shot misses. Oh my god. That was lucky. Pack not in position. These barrels do maintain shot blocking capability and line of sight blocking even after they're destroyed. Just FYI. No, what doth that the shot blocking dynamics are super intentional, like that. Adding the pipes the way they are, and the tanks and the barrels in the center, with relation to buildings, with relation to VPs, that is part of the drill. When you're making a map, chaos exploding here in the center. Oh, I thought someone dropped. I was like, no. We got moving into the center, getting really ballsy. Americans finally dislodging the Axis here, even without the help of indirect fire. And Noggano starting to take over the map. Oh, a sick retreat nade goes in! Oh, that would have been... That could have been killer. Rifles. Throwing a nade in. Dude, the nades late game get really... They can get better because you can't micro everything at once. He does get a couple of model wipes there. Love to see the nades from the Americans. Ultimately retreats. Where is the other Sherman? Okay, there it is. It's just inside of range of this 50. B4 just shows up again. AT gun. It's got to need get a little bit more support. 2 Shermans now on the field. Pack in position. 222 still alive at Vet 2, forcing the right side. Seeking is sitting on just so many resources. Yeah, I was going to say another Panzer IV is in order here, or maybe tier up for Brumbar, but... That 50 can just barely reach the center if he got some loss. Not gonna happen. Another 50 cal drops here for Noggano. No one using indirect fire. It was pointed out earlier in chat that... oh no, it's another AT gun. Someone was pointing out in chat that mortar would be great here, and yeah, I have seen some good players use mortars, and they are quite good. 50 gets suppression in the center. Pack, looking for shots, not going to happen. That second AT gun's a real good choice here from Noggano, considering the incoming P4. Not surprising, obviously. Looks like the Shermans and the P4s parry to the right side at the same time. Oh, it's about to pop off. Where's the AT gun? It's not in position, it's in the center. Noggano finally trying to recap some fuel at a minimum, gets the cutoff. The Axis have more AT here than the Allies do. He's got to be so careful with those Shermans. Gets the 222 somehow. Might lose a trip at rifle. That could be a disaster. Rifle so close to... Oh my god. Lives just barely. Thanks to Star for the host. Appreciate it. Alright, the AT guns are back in. Gotta be careful here. They're not... That 50 is not going to help them if they're behind green cover. Oh, there we go. He kills the green cover. Nice shooting. This pack is just angry. Sherman out of position with his ass facing P4s. Takes a shot. Noggano is kind of leaning on this building. All of the Axis ATs out of position here. This could be a disaster. The AT gun comes in. The pipe's getting destroyed. Shots going in from everywhere. All the AT guns crossing. Second Panzer IV is in trouble. Panzer IV goes down. Noggano is absolutely tearing through Seeking here. This is a disaster. Oh my god. And Noggano gets... He just got a superior position there. Wow. That was like perfect positioning around the tanks with the AT guns. The pack was in a decent position too, but that P4 initially got caught off guard and torn apart. I desperately needed stud cooking here. Oh boy, that's gonna be very painful. He's trying to get his MG back at a minimum. Nope. That also goes down. He could get another Faust here, trying to decide which to target. Fausting the left Sherman. Nope, model gets wiped as the Faust about to fire. Ugh. And he loses squad. Stug, you got work to do, bud. You gotta get those imp out of there. Okay, just getting shots through the hedge here. Great second shot. Needs a third one. Going for it. Wow! What? Seeking is an animal. Picks off the Sherman at what looked like max range through a hedgerow. Blind. Although I don't think that is going to be enough given the situation here. Noggano is grabbing the rest of the map. Flame Pile's in a bit of trouble over here on the right. Ship that Pio's about to go down. They are dead. That is such a bummer. Yep.
We have lost a squad. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
He forces out the rifles using the door. Sherman is the only thing between him and death. Thanks, Billy. Fault.
Enemy has broken our supply lines.
And Seeking does get the VIP.
We are losing a sector.
Stug maintaining its position here. All alone in the center. Oh, Grens are going to try to outflank. The 50-50 has to redeploy. Gren's got to go home. Seeking was sitting on so many resources earlier. Oh, wait a minute. There's a teller over here. He's trying to lure the Shermans into the teller. This could be a genius move if you could just get the Shermans to commit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sherman's horse fucking that Gren. Jesus. Just instant death. Stug's being a little bit careful there with the AT guns.
The enemy is gaining a foothold. We are down to 300 points.
Yeah, Seeking lower on Vips, but he is putting a lot of pressure on Noggano here to force him to commit. Seeking tapping? Nope. Seeking going balls deep. And now Seeking tapping. Totally fair. What a sick game. Holy shit. Not much else to say there. That game was off the chain. Oh, Seeking, dude, you played awesome. Honestly. You guys were just both going to town on each other. Both of those games were off the chain. And everything I'm seeing from Plo SD right now is aces. This is looking absolutely fantastic. That dive on the right was just brutal. And Noggano very quickly started to figure out some of the subtleties of the map. He wasn't using buildings as effectively as you were Seeking, but he also clearly kind of understood what he was getting into there. But you put up a great fight, and that game 2 is anybody's. I mean, really, both games were anyone's game. Anyone could have won either games. Yeah, that's all I can ask for, man. Whew. And Noggano wins a synthetic key. Absolutely stunning games. And I gotta hype the game that I am giving to Noggano because the dev very generously gave us like a ton of keys to just hand out to people who win for events like this. That is synthetic. It's a sick top-down shooter. Well, that was short and fucking off the chain and sweeter than hell. We also ought to plug while we're here. Certainly the Master League, which AE's organizing. If you can afford it, support it. It's the competitive scene for KOTU for the indefinite future. And we'll just keep doing cash games in the meantime. Gaddafi tourney. I don't know, actually. I haven't seen that, but... Gotcha, Billy. Sorry, I'm going back and forth with the guys from the game. They're giving me feedback. Well, everybody, thanks again for watching. I'm going to toss you over to AE. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Stay healthy. and Godspeed.